in life. Pull up a crew with daily intentions, show I'm shining like ice. It's like nigga. Let's do or die. It's two faces disguise. So watch your back for surprise. It's got that. Ready to bust, retaliation or hesitation. Fuck away, I got no cases, it's a must. Niggas die for the lust. Personal vendettas. Where he best conceal the situation when days of destiny fulfilled. We don't speak of us, a chosen few and ain't banned. They won't fuck with you. Respect due. Get for what you do. You watching me and I watch you. Take some up on and got shells with names on them. Sitting some ugly. You ain't ready to die for lords and soldiers that dust you off cover. Do you earth? When beneath your feet, I'm fighting your cipher. Leaving lights and new order from the nicest to the typers. When you wake up, facing death with 1,000 times. You're in your represent no evidence to shatter your mind. And they're still feeling this. No witnesses. Niggas making the fucking premises. I mean, you're standing mechanics. I've been living from the Genesis.
Giant risk, I wish soon as the mob got hit. So I'll be back on the swimmers with that chocolate shit. The glass of any 450, this whole bitch tried to dim me. Best protect my chest, slugs never go within me. Plus I'm hustling plenty. At whoever, cause I'm accurate. And niggas on the streets can only talk about half the shit. Let's get to it. Money is got to if I had to. Got the money first day at the first. Come up north since I was younger, 40 grand. Ghetto players, hunger. Run up blasting, fuck ass. And niggas make them wonder. I'm on some soft fruit, snort the kid shit again. You see me be a satellite inside Bolivians. My real team flip bricks, we got the key bitches. Legit business, farm cars, street bitches. We smoke supply spam with that deep coke. That's a lie if I die, I'm leaving my seat broke. You know the situation, no official place you in. Too late before you recognize the fucking face you in. Step back, cock the Glock, car race again. After this, you looking for the kid, but ain't no trace
again. Stuck dead in the game, we don't remain an honest citizen. Bitches be fucking many.
I'm back.
Face the Marriott, doesn't scotch anticipating. When will I make a yearning for riches? I can't fake it. Bulgari like Paris, Da Vinci man, cushy ass, permeate my bottles. Cherokees and presidential commies. On the real, jealous niggas be feeling still. Gotta make a meal. Put penthouses on top of the hill. What the fuck, I wonder if rebellion will leave you struggling. Plus the fans be bugging. Collar codes before the snow we thugging. Bankroll with measurements and proof. We got shit to move to re-up. And stashing up a couple bucks. My luck, today your destiny. Then they be like destiny. 199 deep. Follow the beat and the TV. Swabby pushing three. With Pelly banging Scarface. Quality shoes and Cuban links and diamond dudes. Smoke a pound or two. Gotta connect us from the pharmacies banging. Don't come from us, don't be no slanging. What the fuck's up? Establishment strictly for ruckus. Really finest BS. Videos be sporting verse from Mecca Liddies until millennials be stepping stirrings. Infrared beams. Desert eagles be real to see the shampoo on my people. The peons, they say you're not a safety field with the chopper. Bolivia rocking the Scotta. Twizzle now. Ice rocks up on the stocks. Mommy Gucci Grande. Eat in Vegas, that be the hideaway. Handling shit. In 97, you a highway, bitch.
Now you never catch up. The 7th and Pike and Alizé got me messed up. And when the time we mess up, cause niggas quick to jam me. That's why I pack the heat for demonstrations in the camp. Your house and shit is canceled cause the journal wrecks your section. With victim shells, so the hit was not perfection. I'm married to my drugs, faithful those ain't no divorcing. So when you think it's
I'm married to my drugs.
We on the corner with rocks, but now we motivate the way. Cook it up in the pot, traded on the plate, 20 SL. Top down with G-Dell. You know the green shit from 12th Street is in the 4th now. With not like it bell. Look at me now, rags and riches. Catch me in the bubble, blowing it up with major riches.
Rags and riches.
They heard about the pound, so they wanna ask questions. Had to talk to Smith and Wesson, cause I'm busy buying Tums for beats, rums for Jeeps. And when I come through, the Kenwood and Cypher freaks, the millionaire whore. It's kinda different than before, cause I gotta get green for buddy couches and big screens. Heard it through the mind, somebody wanna know the situation. It's like I said, it's scared niggas, bitch, you need to waiting. You steady faking while we going for $1 million plus. It's DOD the situation, y'all can fuck with us.
Professionals, never from festivals, shedding the show for rules. The photographs of those models is locking low, smoke cream, look like the rocket slow. Niggas can rock your soul, Lex King, SC200 gold. They lead scenes and be the plans to live illegally. Glam, J.O. 100 trees, blaze, Italian burning keys, ring. A50 beam and shovel wing, Glock, some off the eye, chest burning from vodka, cocaine, shipping from Bogota. Fly niggas take pings with diamond cluster rings, living equal to kings, virgin of good things, and things bring vision to have more. Get this clean with matching rap for Jesus Garcia Vegas, real nigga, fucking your name on. Surviving street wars, it's all about rocks the size of Rushmore, powder that's raw, poncho, raising the Lord, do or die, bitch. Animosity make you dry snitch, I'm just pushing the round with chrome factory dip, countless caviar. Desert eagles to bury our agents who tried to lock me, did it sloppy, it's Dobby and Poppy. I need this currency, about a half a key, fuck it up with the letter.
Hello world, I'm just here to make you think. This CEO Philly Trenches Hockey Raw coming at you live and direct with this bone exclusive video. Take y'all down Kensington 2009.
from rags to riches. When I first came home in '05, I was really, I mean, that shit Jeezy the Snowman, I was really the snowman when I came home, and Oskino came on the block, and Joey Jihad and Meek Mills was battling. That's my block. I was right there. That's when I took over. And then when I ran through millions, you know what I mean, on True Religion and going to the clubs and rentals and having them, you know, just did 5 years as a parole violator. Came up off that shit. You know what I mean? I had 4 open cases. Came up, so I partied and did what I wanted to do. Got fucked up. My peoples gave me 15 pounds. The supposed gave me 30. He gave me 15. I did the Wanitsi to it, the ones and twos. Went down Kensington, opened up shop down there in '06. By 2009, I was down there, then I wasn't down there, then I get my phone popping, then I got fucked up. I was fucked up, y'all. Like, because, one thing about me, for some reason, I will go full throttle in them trenches and make millions fast and have extravagant lifestyle. For real. And people tell you how he raw that bull when he come through with that shit on, driving that shit and all that, right? On peep game. I get fucked up. So I get this parking ticket shit. You know what I mean? I got all these tickets when I was down in Kensington. So I said, let me straighten this shit out. So they keep harassing me, so they're going to lock me up and all sorts of bullshit. I go down there. When I go down to traffic court, I run into one of my Puerto Rican comrades, Lil Ruben. Lil Ruben down there paying tickets. So he see me. So I'm getting on a payment plan, owe some money. So he say, what you doing? I said, I ain't doing nothing, man. He said, come to my crib. The case I was fighting, I got house arrest. Boom, boom, boom. All the Puerto Ricans and Dominicans, they get the same lawyer. Hoffman or Dorfman or one of them motherfuckers. And I forgot who he had, but, he got house arrest. So this little nigga was young as shit, though. And he put me on some money. When I tell you this boy put me on some fucking money, when I first meet him, he come on Rose, he come on Somerset and Helen. And he on his ones and twos, he jump out this big ass old Lincoln, sitting on like 26s or something. And this was them old Lincoln, sky blue joint. He get out with flip flops on, right? This one he had both his eyes. They call him one eye Ruben now, but he had both his eyes. And it was Big Ruben, Little Ruben, and both of them was out there, and both of them had shit. So he was telling me how, how he was getting money and how we just started talking. The energy just clicked because I knew he was a real motherfucker, man. He was like a little mobster. Motherfucker jump out with slippers on, with no shirt on in the summertime, and a fucking long, like, one of them old ass Lincoln joints, the big boy joints. So, I knew he was a plug, a connect. We started getting this money together. Next thing you know, he told me, because he seen me getting money. He knew I was a hustler from getting money. From when I met him right there, I started getting money with him, and then he told me how the game really was, how much you get off a gram of dope and all that. So that's when he taught me the game about the game, about the dope game. The dope game and crack game is two different games, two different lanes completely. You know what I mean? The dope game, you get rich fast, you can go to jail fast too. Coke game is it's a toss-up. Anything can happen. But I'm down there, right? So when I run into him in a traffic court on 8th and Spring Garden, he told me to come to his crib. So I go to his crib, he's on house arrest. I'm about to get put back in the dope game because I'm broke. So Will come over there. Now Will, I think, Dominican and Puerto Rican. So he come over there, but I used to get money with Will in '08. In 08, 07. So he don't want me around Ruben. Him and Ruben is real friends. They really on the connect level. These boys getting a lot of money. And he know if Ruben and I get together, then Ruben gonna make a lot of money. So this is what he did. He pulled me outside and said, Twin, get with me, man. Don't fuck with him, fuck with me. I got the block on Rose Hill doing the pussy because I left them on the block. The shit was doing numbers because I had the shit popping, but I got my phone popping. I left. So when I get back down, and it's '09, I'm broke, but see, I already know Rose Hill, Indiana. I know that area. So I told Ruben I'm gonna get with him and everything. I go right up there to Rose Hill, and I get that shit popping. So then one day he rolled by and he got out. He like, "What's up, huh?" He said, he said, "I already know." One thing about little Ruben, he knew everything about Kensington. The dope game, he knew everybody. So he knew that me and Will started getting money together. He knew it. But the thing is, the crazy thing is, he got out and talked to me and everything. And I didn't know these boys was like really like brothers. That's how Ruben got hit in his eye. I'm gonna tell y'all. It was somewhere and he was arguing with some Puerto Rican. I think it was Puerto Rican. I think it was Puerto Rican. But he wasn't a young boy. And they was arguing with him. They was in a store somewhere. And the old dude got in the car and started bucking at him. He in a truck. And this motherfucker is chasing Will and Ruben through Kensington so they make it back on Rose Hill Indy. They go down the street in the middle of the block. I don't know what the fuck. I had left off the block for something. But I was coming right back. So when I get back on the block, that's when the shit popped off. They was down the middle of the street. They got out the car, and the motherfucker was banging at them. And I think Ruben popped it. Excuse me. Ruben popped his head up and got hit in the eye. Went to the hospital, and he lost his eye, man. I don't know if it was a BB gun or whatever it was. It was something, because it fucked him up, man. Now he got one eye. So, but he still was getting money and everything. And I was like, that was fucked up. He got a son who just like him. He only like 5'3", 5'2", little dude. But his presence and when he talk, you gonna know he a boss. You know what I mean? And they still was getting money together somehow. But when I was getting money in '09 down there, at first, because I went down there and I went up on Cambridge, Rose Hill, and B in Cambridge. It's like a hill on the top of this hill. And there's all these females out there getting money and like two dudes. But I forget the one boy's name. He got a nickname. It's going to come to me though. He out there with his baby mom. They homeless, but they living in a fucking bandominium. It's a bando. It's a bandit house that they hooked up. So they living in there and he hustling. He hustling and everything. They got the baby and the baby coach. This shit is real, man. So they out there doing their ones and twos. Man, the girl went through something because money kept coming up short. They kept thinking it's me because I'm the new nigga. So I'm arguing with the girl, right? But they don't know that I'm the reason why this shit popping. So Jeff come out there. Jeff was like, don't worry about it. We're going to give you the night shift. So the night shift is the shift after these girls. So I let them girls do their little shit. But they, at the time, they don't want to get off. I want to get on. I want to get on from 7 to 12 or from 6 to 1 or whatever. So every night, afternoon, I would go through something with this girl. She'd turn the shit over. Then I just got tired of being out there at nighttime because the police almost grabbed me one day, y'all. The police almost had me because they was sitting in the car and they didn't jump out. They did jump out, I think, but then I had through the shit. But I knew the neighborhood. It's just that I didn't want to be up on that hill at night. So when I went in the factory in the morning time with the boy, Bebe, I think his name, what the fuck was his name? No, that wasn't his name. Bebe wound up being a boss down there. This boy's name was Manon. He was from Puerto Rico. He couldn't speak no English. He was a little darker than me. He couldn't speak no English, right? But he could talk a little English, right? So he on the internet. It's 2009. He taking pictures with guns. He getting all this money in the morning. But he in the factory, though. Don't nobody hustle in the factory but him. And then after he would leave, he'd leave out the back way and go into his backyard. He in the house. So he'd make a quick $1,000 for himself and go in the crib. So then I had to wait till he done. Then I get the bundles. And then I'm out there on Rose Hill or whatever. So I like, man, all these Puerto Ricans start coming around. So when I get the morning shift, is Ainge, another Puerto Rican boy that's from the Middle East. It was like at least 5 or 6 of us out there. all getting money. They all younger than me. They don't know I used to sell weight. They don't know nothing about me other than me being on there right this moment. So I'm listening to all these stories and watching each one of them go to jail, go do some dumb shit. I watch all of them just disappear when it's just me and the young boy Chris left. So it was hot as shit out there one day. And when it's hot, when I mean hot, not the weather, I mean the police. When it's hot out there, right? Everybody in Kensington, they closed down shop. It's like a ghost town. You ain't gonna see nobody. You might see fiends probably just looking around, looking on the ground, sitting on steps and all this type of shit. It's like, damn, what the fuck the fiends? When they locked a lot of them up, when they raid. So motherfuckers don't want to sell because they know the police. So they shut down. So I'm like, yo, Jeff, man, give me 10 bundles, man. He like, you sure, twin? So Chris like, you crazy. So, give me them 10 bundles. I'm on a bike, though. I leave them, come back, in 3 to 5 minutes, all them joints were sold. Because, see, I knew that all the fiends is looking for dope. So I rode around like 2-3 blocks and sold everything. Motherfuckers, they need that shit. They want extras. And I get rid of 10. Come back, turn the bread in, made me a quick 300. Boom. So, you get, he only get, the dude I'm turning money and shit over, he only getting $100 off that 10, but he got to turn in the other money. And I made, it's like 1,400. I make 300. Boom. See, I make it real fast, though. You know what I mean? It's like a regular job, you're going to make anywhere from $300 to $700, right? In Philly, like on the regular shit. Just imagine making that shit every hour. You know what I mean? You can make a couple hundred and leave. And stack that bitch up 80. That's how I was thinking. So everybody else was just spending their money. They was spending their motherfucking money on all type of shit. A lot of them was getting high, I didn't even know it. A lot of them was just giving their money away to their baby moms, their girls. There's a lot of shit. There's a lot of real shit down there. A lot of them feeding the whole family. So Chris was thorough. He was like 17, 18. He was a thorough young boy, right? So, but he was cocky. He got out of juvenile placement, and that was a young boy, and they put him on, but he was like really a little shooter. See, them type motherfuckers only hustle to get on their feet so somebody else come home that's want to run around do that shit, then he'll be with them. Like when James came home. When James and Yaya went through their shit. Because Yaya was out there in 09 with us too. So they was warring over Rose Hill Indy, but when Chris was with me, he was like a little brother, like a little hard-head ass little brother. So then I went in the factory, like, why you going to the factory? I said, man, Mike, listen, there's police everywhere. If I go in here and the fiends come in here, then, it ain't nobody ain't hustling, so they ain't going to think to come in here. They going to see fiends coming here getting high, that's it. Man, I told 2 or 3 fiends to send them in. Them motherfuckers came in there for that shit, knew it was me. Next thing you know, that shit was going like this. Everybody wanted that shit. I'm going to call you back after I finish this live, all right? I'm talking about boom. So when he was coming in, right? That's how I got the Lexus. Because it was a dude coming in from Coastville. He was buying a lot of bundles off me. And because I'm a trendsetter. Got all the fiends coming in the factory. They can get high in there. They can buy needles in there. They can go to sleep in there. This bitch big as shit. And they all bringing me their money. So I got this shit doing a Wanutsi. So now everybody want to come in there and hustle. First, Chris ain't like it. He going to come to the top of the door when the joint open up at. Because I'm way in the back. I can see him with his face balled up with the bike. He was mad as shit, though. But, he wound up getting locked up, then getting out, and I got locked up, then I got out. I'm out on bail. I wound up beating that case, though, and sued the city. Got $20,000. But when I was in the factory, right? See, there's only 2 ways you can get in this bitch. The back way and the front way, or boom. So I knew that, but it's so big, you can hide behind shit. I was hiding behind shit. It was somebody living up top of there. I forget his name, but he used to always take the needle to the head as the sample. That motherfucker that shit was crazy. And if he liked this shit, then everybody liked it. Yup. He was like the king of the dope fiends. He had all these females following him. That shit was crazy. He knew everything that went on down there, though. I don't know how the fuck he used to see what I was doing. But he used to see everything I did. Then one day, the boy Peoples come through and buy some shit. But I don't know his uncle in there. These motherfuckers be having family members buying dope. They be on dope. I don't even be knowing. So one day they're like, yo, man, the boy said you switched the bags. And, because, I ain't I don't know. But somebody switched the bags and made it the same situation. So he came to me, he was on my shift. So, we slide out shit. We do our little ones and twos. Make our little extras, right? So, boy said something in Spanish. He was like, yo, twin. See, I was cool with everybody down there. That was a good thing. Boy said something in Spanish that he's going to have something done to me. And my homie Chubbs told me. Chubbs said, you know what he said in Spanish? He said he's going to get somebody to fuck you up, like shoot you. I said, yeah. So I left for 2 weeks. I had to brainstorm, see what I wanted to do. I was mad as shit, man. I was going to go down there, guns a-blazing. And then I get the phone call from Amy, like, man, where you been at, man? I went down there and told him, man. And the boy, main man, who I was getting money with, he was depressed, his woman said. She got his whole face on his thigh of him looking sad because I left. Because they was getting all that free money from me. I'm giving them free $300 every time I'm down there. So they was missing that because I would do, this how I would do it. I was like, yo, let me do the first 30 bundles. I'll do the first 10 for free. Let me get that $600 real quick. That's what I would do. Make a quick 600, boom, leave, make $1,000 doing something else. Every day like clockwork. If I wouldn't have done it that way, then I'd have had too many motherfuckers out there, and I would have never got to that amount real fast. Because the thing is to get in and get out. So if I'm down there for 2 hours, 3 hours, making $600, I could leave. I just made $300 in 5 minutes profit, and I give it to the boys. Just let me do the next 20 bundles. Boom. So the boy come through. He in a Lexus. He in a fucking blue Maserati convertible, a fucking truck, all type of shit. And he let me hold the car for $200 for the weekend, that white Lexus. Then I bought it off that nigga. He was giving me $600 a week. So Will crashed that bitch up in Jersey on Halloween. That shit was crazy though. I had a ball down there. And he gave me his car, but I didn't want that car though. Abe like, yo, twin, you crazy, man. I make him pay me. I said, no, man. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't even make that. If it wasn't for Will, I wouldn't have got that money. Because I was broke. I was in the fucking parking, John getting on the parking plan. I knew I was going to get on my feet. But I don't know what it is. Sometimes I like to chill, don't do shit for like a year. I won't do nothing. But it wasn't. It was like a few months. I think probably a month or two. I was broke. And I ain't never been like that before. So when he crashed the car up, I wasn't even mad. Insurance was on the car. I got a new car and everything and all that. And then I wound up doing other shit, still getting money. But I wasn't mad, you know what I mean? It's a car. Man, I'm glad he could have lost his life, man. That motherfucker was like a real car wreck. Like a 500 racing car joint. I wanted to get him. He called me. I was in a hotel, sleep. Yeah. Man, one of my baby moms was in a hotel before she was my baby mom. We was in a hotel, woke up, went over Jersey and got him. Car wreck right there. We got back in the tow truck because we knew the boy. That shit was crazy, man. That shit was, because the steering column was fucked up. You know what I mean? Sometimes you let the steering wheel go that, but you just go that way. But I think I need some steering wheel fluid. Some steering with some shit like that. And that's why I had to think about it, man. Got a new car, got the insurance money and all that. You know what I mean? Main man did. So it wasn't a loss. But the crazy thing was, I Had a few things in the car, but it was cool. You know what I mean? But that car wreck was crazy. He must have dove. He was probably zanying up, had some shorty with him. In a no, I think he was in the car. Was a boy and somebody else in the car with him, and he probably nodded off. And he was in Cherry Hill. Then at Hess gas station, that motherfucking wheel went that way. Boom. So I'll come up there and get this when the Phillies lost, I mean, the World Series, yeah, against the Yankees, 09, when they did the repeat. So anyway, went and got him, went back on the block, still getting money. The thing was, the car was extra because I was that man. Y'all see the thumbnail? That's when I had, wearing $100 shirts from South Street, and I was really doing my thing. You know what I mean? Living like I was supposed to. You know what I mean? But long as the money ain't stopped, cause I was still getting money down there and off my phone. So the car is one thing about it. If you somebody in this city and you jump out in any type of car, motherfuckers be, oh, the ball back. You know what I mean? So what I did was I'm focusing on, the magazine, which should be, printed up, by Friday. Everything will be done. I started it yesterday. So everything will be done by Friday. That's how I focus on that. That's the only thing I'm focused on first is that. Because I had a long talk with my peoples, a few people, even people I didn't even know, just wanted advice from different people. And it was like, man, do your magazine first. Then anything else, get everything after that. And I'm like, okay, so that's what I'm doing. Because I know people wanted to know. So anyway, 09, it had to have been 09. It was 2010 or 2009, or in between 2009 and 2011, when Yaya and James went to war. See, when James came home, he came home from jail or something. Cool little motherfucking Puerto Rican boy, looked like he white a little bit, got freckles on his face. He like 5'3", 5'4", but he is a smooth, thorough motherfucker. Like, it's everything about this motherfucker. His whole demeanor, he direct, he aggressive, direct, without even being snapping anything. Yeah, I mean, he reminded me of Lil Donnie that was on death row. He reminded me of Lil Donnie like a motherfucker, man. Straight gangster. So he wanted Rose Hill and Indian. Him and Yaya was already out there. And Yaya allegedly was down with Goonie Gang and the Moby H niggas. He was down with them when he was uptown. So he secretly used to tell me certain shit because he got cool with me. At first he acted like he didn't like me when I first met him, but all his young boys was my homie Najee young boys. Najee was like a little brother to me. We used to get money down 10th and Susquehanna. And they remember I had the black Lexus and all that when I had Delhan Dolphin. So all that shit down that way. What Georgia had from this was like 99 and all that, 2000 and all that. So all them in Kensington now. So this how Yaya got cool with me. So man, Yaya cool. But I got cool with James through Chris. The young boy Chris, this was his OG. So he told him all about me. Like he thorough, he get money, a thorough OG, boom, boom, boom. Same way the other young boys from 6th and Turner and the 6th and Norris Street. Them young boys down there up on the block with Yaya. Chris told James I was thorough, and the young boys told Yaya I was thorough, so they all cool with me. So in all that, when they went to war, because I was doing a favor for Yaya, because Yaya would let me, because he was going to war with B Street. I'm on B Street, but I'm in the factory. But I ain't know, these niggas is beefing with each other around there about that money, that block. These niggas is, you know what I mean? So they saying that nobody can run out the back of the factory and into the trap house or you're going to shoot them. And this is what he was telling everybody. He never told me that, but he was telling everybody that. So I knew he wasn't talking about me because he around me all the time. So he's like, yo, twin, man, he had gotten to something. I think just before James come home. He on a run for that, a motherfucker got killed, beat up real bad in a poppy store, bodega. They beat the shit out this dude unalived him, and Yaya all on camera. So now he want to run. So I said, yeah, I know you want to run. Boom. I know you just had a baby and all that. Boom. This is what I'm going to do for you. I'm going to give you $1.50 every day. All right? I'm going to park my car in front of the trap crib. Because every day I leave. Because I don't want to, I'm coming to the factory through the front way. But I parked the car on Rose Hill. Somehow, I'll just walk around. I'll park on Rose Hill and walk around to see if the police out there. And then I go in the factory front way. But when I leave, I'm leaving through the back way because I never want nobody to see. I mean, you cover your tracks like that. Or sometimes I go straight to the track house in the back way. But I still got to have somebody out there on B Street watching my body. So I always had somebody out there like Chubbs. I let Chubbs eat with me. So we had the phones. So I be like, matter of fact, I had them. Now I had the phone. We had these. Even though we had phones, but I had these microphone joints where you could talk. I bought them from Radio Shack for $88 for the block. So I'm in there with the walkie-talkie joints on, and Chubb let me know if the police around there. Because if they coming in the door, I can run out the back. So, but the only thing is, I'm the only one can run through. Probably Chubbs too. So I'm giving my young boy $150. That shit ain't nothing. I'm killing him in there. Got my own shit. I'm getting up my phone. I got bought an ounce of coke. My baby mother's helping me get rid of that. Yeah, what? My baby mother didn't even like me at first for some reason. Next thing you know, she seen these Radio Jones, and she seen the Lexus and all that. She knew I was getting money, and she from uptown, Germantown. She told me all her girlfriends snort and all that. Man, that's mean snort cocaine. Man, I was giving that shit to her bagged up in 20s. We was getting money. I think my baby mom ain't like that. She ain't like that. I'm gonna say. You might as well mess with my mother then. Like, what the fuck? Where'd that come from? Her mom must have said something nice about me. She ain't like it. Ain't that crazy? I'm getting money, man. What the fuck is wrong with you? What the fuck is crazy? Anyway. You know what I mean? So it's probably baby mom number 5 or baby mom number 6. One of the baby moms in the middle. You know what I mean? There's always the crazy ones, man. But anyway, that's another story. So I'm getting money. Y'all fucking with me like that. We up in the hotel bagging up fucking Mexican mud is dope. You know what I mean? My young boy, I grabbed some shit off him. Me and Yaya in there bagging that shit the fuck up. Because I don't really know how to bag up. He showed me how to do that shit. Ruben told me, you know what I mean? But, you know, so then I had to learn that because I was about to leave that shit alone. You know what I mean? So I would leave him in there. You know what I mean? My baby mom, funny motherfucker. She been there. I'm in there bagging up. I got a bottle of Percocets. They mines, though. It was 5s for my knee. So I'm sitting there bagging up the door. She gonna sit there and give me a perk. Like, yeah, man, that's some gangster shit, though. That's why I wish I could have videotaped that. Her taking out the pill bottle, putting it in my mouth because my hands all busy. Yo, that shit was crazy, man. But I was saying to myself, damn. Because I used to always say, this shit can always go left. You know what I mean? Because I know when to leave Kensington, man. Because I was thinking about when I was broke. I was fucked up. So now I'm getting all this money. I got thousands on me. I had to take thousands to my baby mom job. Hold this 4,000. Hold this 7,000. Hold this 8,000. I'll be right back. She was fucked up about that. So, you know, I should do it. Then I had the other baby mom come to her job. She hating on her. Hating on me for real. What the fuck is wrong with you? I used to go through so much shit, man. But Kensington, it wasn't even about the money, man. It's about the lifestyle down that bitch, man. I know who was who just by how motherfuckers was moving down there. I'm talking about like how I'm talking about like they're coming because my baby mom worked in the sneaker store. 2 of my baby mom worked in sneaker stores. You know what I mean? So one I met at her job, one wound up getting a job at one of the joints because her sister was the manager or whatever. So anyway, when I would like go in that store, cause I used to always buy shit in the sneaker store, Sneaker Villa. You know what I mean? You know, they got the baddest little shorties in that store. So, you know, of course they up on Hockey Raw when I come through. She said something to me. I ain't saying nothing. I was in the fucking zone. I lost all this money in this crap game the night before. I wouldn't even think about her. I would think about what I'm gonna wear to this Power 99 party that's at the at Lowe's Hotel on 12th and Market. I'm invited. My people from West Philly, Talib, Tyron, and they sister Kid, they gonna be there. They invited me, and like I'll be there. So I want to throw that shit on. You understand me? So I get this white Adidas jacket, these gray jeans. Forgot the name of these jeans, and I got some white, all white shells. Boom, that's what I think I had, right? Some shit like no, in fact, no, I didn't. I think I had some all white top tens on with the Adidas jacket. That's what I had at the party, right? But the whole time I'm buying this shit, she keep trying to talk to me. So I get the lemonade thing. Next thing you know, I'm in her car every day. I said, damn, she got a car. I can move around. This before I got the white Lexus. I let her know, boom, bam. She grew on me. Next thing you know, she motherfucker never had nothing, even though she came from money. But if you give a motherfucker something they never had before, and you keep giving it to them, they ain't gonna know how to act. They're gonna try to, they gonna fuck it up. Yeah, she fucked all that. What? In 4 months, I spent 10 grand on her in 4 months. That's a lot of bread to spend on a female. When you want it, when you just hand in hand it, you know what I mean? Just hand in hand. What's going on, man? No, Oskino, no. That happened in 05. Oskino, he said it's 05, 06. That was 05. When I came home, July 31st, 2005. That's when that Oskino came on the block, was talking to Hattie and Meek, that they was battling each other. I ain't know Meek at the time. Hattie and my cousin Devin told Meek about me, because let me tell you something. I used to call Devin phone, his cell phone. Devin had that fireweed on French Street when he had the after hour, when Devin was getting all that fucking money. You know what I mean? On the strength of my name. That's my block. So Devin got the block popping. I used to tell Dev, listen, just send me $100. That's all I need. Just don't fuck the block up. I don't need nothing else. Get your money, all you gonna do, Mr. Duffelbag boy. But just don't fuck the block. Of course, when I come home, the block dry, I gotta get the resurrected. You understand me? So I go running on, at the fucking up 30,000. I go around, because I had, 17 and a half pounds of weed. And $5,000 when I came home. So I ain't, But when I fucked up 30 grand, I went around there 30 days after. So 30 days after I fucked up that, it had to be, it was in August. When I came around there with Hattie, I already had the pounds. You know what I mean? Only had like 2 pounds left, I think, at this point. So when I got with Hattie, I used Hattie 1,500. I said, Hattie, man, you partners, buddy. Yeah, Hattie, man, you partners, and because you know this me already. You know this you understand me. When I was out here in 99, and you used to see me, used to be walking them pit bulls. Now you're a rapper and all that, understandable. But, the street code is the street code. So, man, became partners. And went and got some shit off my peoples. The shit went lock up. We had this shit sitting on the fan for 3 weeks. That shit went lock up. But when my peoples got that shit, man, he looked out. Man, Hattie was getting money. Man, that was my partner. We was getting money when he was out here. And when he got sucker punched and all that. Then I went down here for Diamond and said what's going on down there. Everybody kept saying it was my Stinker. And the Stinker just drove the car off and all that. But it wasn't them. It was a young boy. What was it? Rebound? Allegedly rebound. Allegedly. One of them young boys. But the young boys used to shoot dice when they used to always try to beat me out of my money. Because they were stick-up kids the whole time. But they knew I was a stick-up kid too. But they used to always try to beat me out of my money in the dice game. You know what I mean? I respected them though. But when I went around there to talk to Stinker my little cousin. And sucker punched him because he was on the stage in the club and Eighth and Dime and all my. See, the thing is, all the young boys know that I'm the one giving they OG the work that they moving. You understand me? I'm giving my young boy, you understand me, 18 ounces. He, and then I'm letting him cook his own shit up. You understand me? So he letting that shit bounce in the pot off my cousin Michael Burge, allegedly. You understand me? Then, he started doing his own thing. My young boy, no, Ethan Diamond, allegedly radio. Young boys, you know what I mean, knew I was him. So we all in the club. They know who I am because I'm the one, you understand me, supplying everybody. So they got these champagne bottles they walking around. And I think they wanted Hattie to shout out Ethan Diamond. Hattie told them to come on the stage, he could shout out Ethan Diamond. Like, he passing you the mic. They took it as disrespect. Like, he didn't want to shout the hood out. Oh, he's stunting and all, you know what I mean? Which wasn't true. And then they got him, came around there, seen him, and he was doing something. He got him to start rapping and everything. While he was rapping, spitting his lines, motherfucker sucker punched him. And, that's why, because the boy that sucker punched him was a licensed boxer, though. He knew how to fight. He had hands. Like, Jerry only 90 pounds, if that much. He ain't weigh that much. But, people ran with it on the internet and all that. But I went the fuck down and they said everybody got slumped and all that. And the cameraman and all that. I'm going to tell you one thing. A couple niggas got locked up. A couple niggas did get killed. I mean, allegedly, them young niggas from Kensington, man, they fuck with Hattie like that. Yeah, Hattie had 1 million fucking girlfriends, and he had 1 million niggas that bust their gun for him, though. I mean, he went through something with Reed Dollars. I was right there. I'm on that fucking video. That's me with the braids, with the True Religions on, and the motherfucking fly shit on Reed Dollars, and was secretly recording us, saying Joey was bitching. Joey ain't bitch. They went to run by themselves and shut the door and talked. Because Joey came and got me. They told me, can I ride him up there? Had my young girl with me. And Hattie, we went up in there and I had the Magnum, the cream color Magnum with the Hemi. No, that one, I ain't had a Hemi in that one. I had the Hemi in the gray one. And then when the gray one got fucked up, they gave me that one, but they ain't had no Hemi in it. I was paying $600 a week for that rental. $600 a week, $2,400 a month, just to be driving around getting money and stunting and all that. And mine was spending $1,000 every other day just on an outfit on South Street. So we go up in there. Right? I tell Hattie, I said, Hattie, man, tell her, because it was some dude from I think from Philly, wanted to take Reed Dollars and Georgia Hat out California so they can collab and make this money in the studio out there. So I told Hattie, I said, even though we get money in the streets, in the trenches, D Jones is around too. He's a good ass rapper too. So I tell Hattie, yeah, man, like, you could rap, you're the best rapper in the city. At the time, Joey was the best rapper at the city. Him, Reed Dollars, and Meek Mills, and the dude with the grippers going. They all was the best rappers, right? And you had the NHs and all of them, but Hattie was just beating everybody, because Hattie was then they had that rock like he would rock. Plus, all the drug lords that I would take him around, they would listen to him rap. And allegedly, Nafi from Franklin, the drug lord, took him over Cali. He said he went over Cali with him, and he was around the game and all of them, and he was in the back alley shooting dice and all that. He was out there. So all my homies that was getting money knew Hattie. He was with me every day. We was getting money together. He's an intelligent young man, brother. And when I tell you the females used to come around there every day, a different one, he was knocking them off on the 3rd floor in grandma's house. One day I went on the 3rd floor to go get him, and he was knocking the 3rd floor. He was knocking Shorty head loose. Seriously. You hear this shit, I'm coming up the steps. Hattie, boy. I'm telling you, he probably got like 1,000 kids for real. So anyway, we down there. So I tell Hattie going to run with the boy. And on everything I love, it's not no looking down on Reed Dollar. Nobody he was with. He had a shorter nigga with him, right? He had a little red jacket on. He kept his hand in his pocket. But he had like a CD in his pocket, right? I'm looking at this nigga. You know what I mean? So, I'm a real gangster from the trenches. So, I know energy. Young boy was shook. Reed Dollars was scared to death. I seen it on his face. He was shook, man. He ain't know what the fuck. Because if I was on that type time, none would have made it out of there if I came on that type time, for real. But I ain't come on that type time. I came for Harry to get some bread. But these niggas were secretly recording us and going to say we was scared. You crazy? Why would a scared man come somewhere like, what we scared about? You know, he just wanted me to be his security in case anything jump off. You know, he went in that room like a man, though, and they came out, they shook hands and all that, so I was a liar, man. And that motherfucker, what's that boy name that rap now? What's his name? The nigga from Pottstown or Redden, PA, or Norristown. The boy, the block captain, Easy the block captain. Fucking battle rapping ass. But I don't know, you know what, I'm going to tell y'all some real shit. And there's no diss the rappers or nothing like that. But, I don't know, I grew out of shit. That's just me. You know, but I look at that when I see rappers, that's a young boy sport to me. When you young, from your teenagers to 20s, you can listen to rappers. You get in your 30s and 40s, you don't supposed to be all into that like that. And when y'all hear my intro, that's my little cousins and my young boys rapping. I gotta show them love. You know. But when them rapping niggas rapping battle on you, old as shit at a battle, you, that's weird to me. That's your mindset. Listen to a bunch of motherfuckers that's not even built like that. Like, for real, like, you might have somebody that might be, that'll shoot you. Like, to protect themselves or something like that. Out of anger, they might do it, but not no 24/7. Yeah, if you ain't like that 24/7, man, then don't even do that. You know what I mean? Because I know Hattie, if he had it, he'd bust his gun and all that. You know what I mean? Because he wasn't scared of me. And one day, I think he was trying me one day. Yeah. And then one day we shooting dice, right? I was across the street that time. He like called himself, because we partners, but I guess he was fed up me being his partner, like I'm like a bully or something. That's what it seemed like he was feeling. So he said something sarcastically out his mouth that I caught. And I said, "What you say?" He said, "Well, I ain't say nothing." Yeah, I mean, I had to check that from the real zip. That's my youngin', though. After that, man, we was real cool. But then, I test people, man. And if somebody want to shoot dice against you, and they supposed to be your friend, they might not really be your friend. Somebody I was getting money with wanted to beat me out of the dice. And this boy, I met in jail, in the streets, but I got caught him in jail. But it's like my number one young boy. Shit hurt. Yeah, I mean, he was from another part of North. That shit hurt though, right? When I seen he want to beat me, then when Hattie did it, Hattie said, "I got this $50. Yeah, I mean, beat you real fast, this, then the third." And he got on the dice, right? I think he's 7 out. Then it's my turn, right? Guess what I said to him? I said, "I've been getting money since Boogies Takes Good to You." Threw the dice, hit the number, took his little $50. Next thing you know, he put that in a rap verse. "I've been getting money since Boogies," he said, "I've been getting money since Boogies Takes Good to You." My homie She made it up when I was upstate. He used to say shit like that. "Nigga, I've been getting money since Boogies Tastes Good to You, nigga." Meaning he been getting money since he was a fucking 2 years old eating your boogies. But he did make a verse say, "Hockey Raw said it's dinner time. You can't get a pinch of mine. I'm Hockey Raw." You know, see, one thing about it, my youngins, and a lot of the youngins, they get that driving the fly cars from motherfuckers that probably was before my time. Uncle Smiley used to have the fly-ass cars. Then my old head that was younger than him, they had the Benzes, my old head Naeem and them, the Joneses. It's 84, 85. Tony Roman got killed, he had the Benz. Then Lump, he had the Lexus and all that. In the 90s, them niggas, everybody had that shit. So then I come through in 91 with the red Benzo. So when motherfuckers see you coming through in Benzes and Lexuses and all type of shit, 5.0s and all that, motherfuckers see that. They remember they want it. So it's like a trend in the trenches. when you get money, you bust out with something all crazy, and then attention on you, everybody buzzing and yo, you know what I mean, all up in, you understand me? And there's nothing like that feeling, man. Having that money and a car. See, having the money is one thing. Motherfucker might not know what you got. But you come feeling that motherfucking thing, like, you know, put the magazine first before the car, like I told y'all. The magazine got to be first. Because my attention got to be on the magazine and not the car. The car ain't going nowhere at all. And look, somebody asked me how much is in the jar. There's a $20 bill in here. Because I was saving fives, ones, and change. Now I'm saving tens and 20s. This a 10. This a 20. Oh, it's a 20s. I balled it up real small. Oh, it's a 5. Hold up. There's a 20 in here. But I got like, it's like $130 in here. So that's what I'm doing. If I have $100, if I got $100 and I spend 60, I'm put 40 in here. I mean, I ain't compete with nobody, but I kind of made a little bet with somebody. Let's see if they can save more money than me. But the thing is, that's a good thing to do. Save money. That's my new hobby, y'all. I found a way to save money. Stop doing a few things. So now I can save. I'm going to try to save like $2,500 real fast. And see if I can do it by... What's this month? March. I'm going to see if I can save $2,500 by April. The end of April. Or beginning of May. I'm going to see if I can save... Just by just doing regular shit. Going places, buying shit, and saving anything under $40. I'm going to put up. Anything under $40, I'm saving. So, anything in my wallet, I'm going to spend. I'll try to not spend. Anyway, let me get back to that till I find this money for y'all, this 20. So, Hattie was getting some money together. And when I left that block alone, the young boys, they was mad because they didn't want me to leave. I was getting a lot of money, but it was a war going on, and I didn't want nothing to happen to none of my young boys. So, that's the 20 right there. My young boys, and people was about to get indicted and all that, so I didn't want that attention on me at all. You know, a lot of shit was going on. A lot of slimy shit was going on. And so, plus I didn't want to sell crack no more to my neighborhood. You know what I mean? So I went in Kensington. You know what I mean? Where all the white dope fiends at, and started getting rich down there with the Puerto Ricans and the Dominicans. So I would come through in my white Lexus or something. 2 in the morning coming from the club. They be out there hustling. On Delhi and Dolphin. I'm like, what's up, y'all? What's up, hockey bro? Goddamn, baby. Damn, man, when you coming back down? I'm like, man. Because my young boys really miss me. I was like an uncle to them young boys out there, man. You know what I mean? Them motherfuckers felt protected. They felt safe. They knew they can get their money. They knew, you know what I mean? They knew they could learn from me. And I had so many people coming to the block from all over the city. Females and niggas. Like, everybody was coming to see me. So they see my young boys see me bring a lot of thoroughness to the hood. You know what I mean? They see how people used to get out the car when they saw me. They see how people used to beat their horn when they saw me out there. Yeah. But I couldn't do it no more. But I went down Kensington. But I still was getting money with Eighth and Diamond. You know what I mean? Because I was, you know, fucking with them. First I ain't hold up. When I went in Kensington, I didn't start off selling dope down there. I sold the crack. I got some crack, went down there inside of a house. White boy, 2 white girls is in there, And the white girls is tricks. They was out there prostituting. One had blonde hair. Her name was Nicole, with the big fake titties. She like the girl off Baywatch. Another girl was red hair named Michelle, with freckles on her face, right? And Michelle was thorough as shit, man. I don't know how she got hooked on that shit, man. I don't know if it was the crack or the dope. See, a lot of them, like white families that was thorough down there, a lot of them got hooked on that dope, man. Crack real bad. Them rich, they was had money down there one time in Kensington. They started getting high, man. When you talk about poor white people, man, I was right in the middle of that shit. That shit was pathetic to see, man. But the money was coming, man. And all the dudes that was getting high down there, they was all like Polish, because they all wanted to get high and be with the girls. They work. The one white boy gave me, I had a crack house around the corner from there, right? On Collins Street, Collins and Amber. These young boys were standing there. It was a bandominium. But I was getting money out of that crib. It was my cousin Devin, young boy. I put him under my wing. He get money for me, and I'm getting money around the corner, so I got bullshit locked down. But the one boy came in there looking for him, pulled a gun out and everything. Niggas ran through the window. And then that's the boy ran through the window. They came when they was out. I think I was there that one time. He just came there, but then when second time, he must have chased them. I don't know what the fuck happened. I still was getting money. I was getting all type of shit sent to that address. So anyway, the young boy, he was like a dirty young boy that just started getting money. I'm talking about homeless young boy. And didn't nobody know he was homeless but me. But he get money by neighborhood thinking he was never home. I'm like, this shit was crazy. He started getting money wearing jewelry, started acting different. This shit was... So he wound up going to jail for some shit. These two African boys, they came out of nowhere. They was printing up the Viagra pills for me. We was in this boy, white boy I knew. He had like a little dentist office down there. He was making up his Viagra pills, his energy pills. He made up all the different pills, but he had a license to do it. He was getting high, man. He had the two girls that was in that house, and that's how I met him. He came to the crack house one day. That was the crack house I was getting money out of. I was getting money out this bitch by myself. So one day, he told me where he lived at. I went around that bitch. It was so cold in there, like air conditioned. It was an office, like doctor's office upstairs, an apartment downstairs. We in the downstairs, two African boys in there making the pills. This shit was crazy. Then one day he went and got high, did some shit, never came back. So the African boy's still in the pills and shit right there online. So I'm online because there's another boy there with the African boy that's homeless. He said he walked around the world. You meet a lot of crazy motherfuckers down Kensington. So I'm in the basement department. So while they doing all that shit, I'm online getting all these profiles. Because, he had everybody profiled. They used to buy pills and shit off of me. All the information, they visa information, all that shit. So I'm getting, no bullshit, man. People that got their own business, they got all the information on their computer. So I went on this computer, I got all the information from all over the United States and was getting Macy gift cards sent to that bandominium house on Amber and Collins and one on Frankfurt Avenue before you get to Tioga. So I'm hunting a UPS truck. I left selling crack alone for 2 weeks to get these packages, right? And motherfuckers that was in a wheelchair, they come outside trying to get money. This on Frankfurt and Clementine. That's why I first came down in 06, right, in Kensington. So the boy in a wheelchair, another motherfucker selling weed, they're on the bottom of the block selling crack because I left the block alone because I'm getting money off these Macy gift cards because all the information, I'll get on the phone and say, I'm like trying to get some gift cards for my nieces and nephews, and I like to can you send it to this address for $500, and I want this design on it. All this old shit, right? They sending these cards. They sending these fucking cards to these bandominium houses in this other apartment house, right? So I'm hunting a UPS truck down there. And look, the bandominium house, right? It was so much melting on the floor. Motherfuckers used to always walk by, going in and out. They never checked the mail. So one day I walk around and with nobody in this bitch, right? And I look at on the ground, it's all this mail on the ground. And it's the UPS big ass brown and yellow envelope. I said, damn. I looked at the name. I said, damn, it's it. Open him up. That thing was $1,500. It was 3 gift cards in there for $1,500, $500, $500, $500. What? My cousin Booby from Franklin, he was coming down buying them. I was, what? I think about it. I got these gift cards. You can go in there and spend $500 in Macy's. I went and bought all this polo shit out Cotman Avenue. I had, yo, listen. I came back on the block, right? I had the polos, I had everything. So I'm selling the cars. I'm getting money. I'm getting more money doing this than I was selling crack. I'm like, I'm doing the wrong thing. I swear, I was doing the wrong thing, man. If I'd have gotten that lane and turned it up, I'd have been rich already. Like, really rich. But I guess I got to go through all these obstacles to get, you know. But basically, I'm all right financially. But I'm talking about I'd have got there, like, no bullshit, man. That was some... Think about how smart I was to do that, right? I got on the phone booth. Made up in there, talked like I was a white boy and all that. Got all that shit ran through. Got all that money off the cards and all that. Went back on the block, polo down, treated my, damn it up, whole damn, well, treated. Well, I can't say I did everything for that neighborhood, though. I was giving everybody money, helping them out with their bills and everything. They had a Donny Park trip. You know what I do. Let me buy the rest of them tickets. Come on, we out. Everybody, we get on the bus. We go to Donny Park. I take my son. You understand me? We go in Donny Park, man. That whole hood. Kensington, right there. And the thing is, I was really part of that neighborhood, man. But one night, they lined me up. Matter of fact, that lined me up to get me robbed. But I still was down there after that. They lined me up to get robbed. As I came from the after hour of Frankfurt, I'm in the car. And somebody just kept paging. The girl kept calling my phone, Nicole. And it was all that money on Collins Street. So I went around there on Collins Street, 2-something in the morning. All these customers coming through. And it's this white boy and this black boy. They out there with the fake police badges. They went around robbing people to get high. But I know the black boy. Yeah, man, I knew all the slimy, grimy motherfuckers down there. You know what I mean? So, and I knew him just from being down there. Like, motherfuckers recognize if you thorough or not. Plus, I didn't look at him because he got high. I didn't look at him as like he was a nobody. See, in Kensington, motherfuckers treat people the same. I don't give a fuck if you. Yeah, believe that, man. I remember it was a black boy sleeping in this fucking bandit building. The motherfuckers in Kensington, I love them, but they crazy. Not all of them, but it's a lot of motherfuckers that move in the neighborhood, see the house abandoned. I seen Puerto Rican families do it, black families do it. They will go in that house, turn electricity on, and that's their house. People got property everywhere, they just don't take care of them. Motherfucker move right in that bitch. Have cookouts on the fucking porch and everything. It's shit crazy. I'm like, damn, what happened to them? Oh, they got put out. They were squatters. Yeah, a lot of squatting in that motherfucker. So look. So I see the motherfucker coming through the, through the mirror. I got my baby mom. I got my son mom with me, right? So we in the car. The motherfucker run up the street with a hoodie on, camouflage hoodie. He pulled this big ass silver gun out. It was like I don't know, it was a Desert Eagle. This bitch was like this big. No diddy. It was, so I knew it was like a $1,200. It was this bitch like probably $2,500 now, but like $1,200 back then. It's a big ass gun. So I said, whatever it is, they probably getting some money before. Cause this gun, why would you bring a gun like that out to rob them? Before they knew I was getting money, right? So he was like, give me your money. So what? So I had $52 in my pocket, my front pocket. But I had like $700 or $800 in my back pocket, right? And I had drugs on me. The drugs I had on me, that was like, I don't know, probably been like 400 or in between 400 and 500 worth of shit, right? So It might have been less than that. I ain't really sure. It might have been about that. So I give him that and the $52, the keys to the car, and the cell phone, right? But she had a spare key on her, right? So when I see the nigga run down the street, 'cause this nigga's guy, I said, damn, if he gonna shoot me, he gonna shoot me in my hands. I got my hand like this the whole time because I'm trying to block. See, nigga might try to bang. You know what I mean? Niggas do that. Take this with you and all that old type of shit. So the boy running. So when I see him run down the street, I don't know. My baby mom got a door key. I mean, a key to the car on it because the gave the key. So I run up this street to try to go up Frankfurt Avenue to turn on Lippercott to see this boy run past because he can only go that way. I think he don't think he would go that way. So he did go that way. But when I ran to the corner to see if I can see him because I want to see who the nigga ain't gonna run down the street with no hoodie on. He gonna take his hood off because I want to see the face. Because when he came up, he had the hood all the way on, right? But the way he had the hood on, he had this shit all the way. All this shit was like covered, and this was over his face. It was like you couldn't see his face because he had the hoodie all the way tied like that, right? So I turned to my left and I see my baby mom driving the street. I mean, how the fuck you get the key? She said, I had an extra key. And she was like, you got my mom house key. Because her mom, she had a mom house key for some reason. So I'm like, man. So I found out what happened, who it was and all that. But you know, I can't get into detail, let y'all know what happened after the fact, but just let you know one thing. Ask God to forgive me. I did. And I'm thinking if I had a conscience, I don't know. But in that situation, I'd have done the same exact thing. But it was like I ain't give a fuck, man. Like that's the second time I done something and the law was right down the street. That's crazy, man. I drove right past the motherfuckers. Looked right at them. And still handled my business. You know? But you know what I mean? You know, that's crazy, man. Sometimes I find myself riding past there, ride through that block. That's crazy. I mean, but but you know what's the crazy thing is, right after that happened, after the robbery happened, I came right the fuck back down because I went got situated. You understand me? So when I come back down there, right, everybody outside though. How is everybody outside? It's 2-something in the morning. Ain't nobody outside. Unless it's one of my everybody outside, but when nobody outside. Nobody. Now everybody outside. That's how I knew whoever was outside, somebody had to know something. And once I seen who I need to see, oh, okay, you right. One thing I don't forget what a motherfucker had on. Motherfucker rider, but I knew it wasn't. But the crazy thing is, I knew the dude was black though. But he sounded like he was Puerto Rican, but he was black. I seen his hands and everything, right? So when I seen a certain individual ride up on a, you know what I mean? And I seen what he had on, I said, oh, hell to the nizzle. Whoo! Went around the corner, came back, wasn't nobody outside. Now, how was that? Everybody was outside. That means a lot of motherfuckers knew. So when I found out, the crazy thing is, right, when I found out who it was, I told him, though, on the phone, because at the time, it was like, damn, I got a baby by this. Because I wound up having a baby by, the individual. He knew he had somebody do it. But I'm like, this before I was dealing with his sister, had a baby by and all that. But I only seen him a few times, but not like seeing him like up close on him. But when that happened, I had a baby, I'm like, damn, this nigga is family to me. Now I'm like, my daughter. So I thought about this shit, man. I'm like, damn, I tear this nigga head off of this shit. Then my brother knew him and trained him in boxing and all that. Because when she told me that, she broke down and told me everything. So when they came in the house, counting the money and counting the drugs and everything, this, that, and third. But then when he found out who your older brother was, he felt bad. He wanted to come and apologize to you like a man because your brother taught him how to fight. And some shit, man. So I said, you know what, man, I let it go because she didn't have to tell me. You know what I'm saying? So I let it go. But I did. But one day I was on the phone. I let the nigga know though. I let him know. I think I was beefing or something with him at the time. I was beefing with a lot of niggas at one point. And when I was down there, I was on the phone. Niggas talking that shit on. I'm like, what, nigga? Get on the phone, nigga. What? That's when I was in my bag. That's when I was just running down. Y'all think I was worse when I was on them paint cans, nigga, in '08? When I was the boogeyman out this motherfucker, man, man, nigga, where you at? What the fuck you talking about, man? I wasn't playing, man. Not '08. God forgive me for my sins. You know what I mean? But after that happened, you know, I wound up going on. God, what happened? No, that was '06. Then I went '07. That's when we had the baby in '07. I had the apartment. I was getting so much money, man. When I was eating off my phone, man, that shit was just like anything I wanted, man. Like when you get money, you touching that type of bread, man. And that money coming to you every day. I had 12 people calling my phone every day. They all came from Kensington. They all was white, man. They all was bundle customers. A bundle customer, somebody buying 14 bags off you. Or sometimes it could be 12 bags. You could sell them 12 bags of dope for $100 or 14 bags for $120. And I got bundle customers. A bundle customer is somebody that just buy either one bundle or more than one bundle. And I got 12 people calling me every day. That's how I was moving that shit so fast, man. This one girl, I didn't even know she was a stripper. And I forgot what the dude did. But the one woman, she sold guns. Like, she was like an antique gun dealer. She sold all type of shit. You know what I mean? My homie Twine, before he died, he needed a gun. This was, what, '08? She sold me for 15 bags of dope. She gave me this, I don't know what he did with this gun, man. It was all black, right? But it was pink but it was like that bubblegum pink. It was that color, but like a dark fuchsia color, but the whole gun was black, but the pink was like right in here. I'm like, it was a pretty ass gun. It was some type of gun that she had made. And I didn't even know she was a gun collector, man. They all had money. All of them came from money. That's when I realized that the difference between the people that buy drugs. White people buy drugs, they're not going to come with no change. They just going to come with all 20s or $100 bills or $50 bills. They're not going to come with no small bills. They go to the ATM machine. I don't know where the fuck they get money from. That money was just coming every day. The one boy, he's coming from Quakertown. He would buy 4 bundles off me like every 2 or 3 days. He used to like, can you go online and find me? He used to want me to get him syringes, them needles. Man, I ain't know how to get all that shit, man. But he was spending so much bread with me, man. He would either spend $480 or $360, but he would come every 2 days. Every fucking, no matter, look, I'm in court. One day at an open drug case, I'm in court, going to court. I asked the lawyer, can I take a recess? Because I got a doctor's appointment. And I'm in a courtroom with all these bundles of dope on me because I got to meet him at Bridge and Pratt. That's why I called the recess to bust the trap. Yup. Same guy drove me to the airport before when I went to Arizona. All of them was interesting. Every last one of the customers I had, man. They always good people, man. They just had a habit. You know, and I realized, you know, all the time be about the drugs, so I do. But they take a liking into you. If they take a liking into you, they're going to spend money with you. They're going to give you extra money when Christmas coming, all that type of shit. Yeah, they're going to invite you over Thanksgiving. Yo, I've been, listen, I done had this white girl, right? She was a soccer mom. A real soccer mom. And she tried to give me the pussy, man. No bullshit. She tried to give me the yams. Because she used to dress, you know how the white girl dressed with the black, they got the Timberlands on it, the jeans, the dress. I'm looking at her like, she was flirting with me and everything. The reason why I didn't pursue that, because for one, I don't know what you're doing with this dope. I don't know if you're shooting up or what you shooting up, but you might have anything. That's what I used to think. But no, man, a lot of them white girls, man, was one bad white girl. I ain't gonna lie to you. Man, her got busy. She was a rich white girl. She came down there one time. She had a Gucci bag. She had some Chanel or some type of Prada, some type of sandals. She was fly as a motherfucker. Nails and everything done. You know what I mean? You know, a lot of them girls be them strippers at cheerleaders. I'm talking about all walks of life was coming down there. A real dentist, this girl, she was married to this congressman. I didn't even know that. You had motherfucker, all type of people down there. People on jewelry stores buying that shit. This one girl, she was a doctor. She was buying 4 bags of dope off me every 2 days. She was bad as shit. I used to try to talk to her. She was bad as a motherfucker. But the one white girl, man, I was dealing with, man, she was... And a nurse from Temple. White nurse from Temple. And I knocked off, I passed over off the angel of Ainge, Puerto Rican Ainge. Puerto Rican Ainge and the other boy, Muhammad, they pulled a train on her. I think it was, yep, they pulled a train on her, man. She was a bad white John, man. She was bad as shit. She just was on that dookie. You know what I mean? A lot of them used to, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. A lot of women down there, whether they got high or not, they flirted with me. But I used to just try to get the money and roll out, man. Like, for real, man, down Kensington, man, like, some of the, like, no bullshit, man. Motherfuckers, they tell you. They look at Kensington being drugs and all that and dirty and all that. There's some motherfuckers down there got their house hooked up and everything. Don't get me wrong, it's rats and roach infested down that motherfucker, though. They there. They not going nowhere. Them backyards look fucked up. They need to clean them backyards up. Like, the city need to clean them backyards up and, yeah, knock them houses down and remake them, put people up in hotels or some shit like that and just redo that whole neighborhood. Yeah, man, I slept down there over female houses, and yeah, I dealt with a lot of different females in Kensington. Because I'm going to tell you something. There's beautiful women everywhere, you know? And the difference between females in Kensington and other parts of the city, a lot of them Kensington females down there, they get money. They hustle. Them motherfuckers hustle, man. Blew my mind to see all them female hustlers down there, man. Anything you want. I'm like, damn. Yeah, man. I'm like, damn, how's these females getting money? And these niggas don't want to get no money. I mean, these girls is getting money, man. Yeah, they like to get their nails done and all of those shit. They like to stay up, too. You know what I mean? A lot of them just thorough because they come from nothing, man. When you come from nothing, you see that fast money around the corner, you're going to go get that money. They know that, man. You know what they say, the law that the government them know? They say if they see somebody homeless, they're expecting them to steal something. They know they're going to steal because they're homeless. They got to eat. So people in Kensington only hustle, sell drugs because they poor. I'm not making an excuse for nobody, but I know that's why they do it. You know? They're down there in the slums, and they're getting rich down there, though. You know what I mean? Got the house decked out, they basements, they rooms, they cars. The motherfucker put $20,000 in his car. I see a motherfucker. Listen, one thing about the Puerto Ricans and Dominicans, they take care of their cars. They love their cars, man. They fall in love with them cars, man. Yeah. All of them, man. All of them get money, man. But then a lot of them go to jail. When I was locked up, I was in a detention center, right? And my bill was high as shit. And my bill was high. And I think that's when Meek Mill had came through the jail. I don't know if he made bail at the time, but he had came through. And all the female SEALs was like, oh, Meek Mill. They were talking Meek Mill. They was talking, saying his name all crazy. I think it was 2013 or 2014. So anyway, I'm locked up. It's all these Puerto Ricans over there. Yo, I was at house correction in 2008. It was Puerto Ricans over there, right? But when I got over DC in 2014, when I tell you, it was like 200 of them motherfuckers, man. Because I'm on a dorm, right? I would go to court. I would see him in the chow hall. I would see him when I get my hair cut. Or they like all on the unit, but it's like different dorms. Like it's a dorm, but you in different sections. 28 people in each section. So, yeah. So, I'm like, yo, how long you been here? He said, I've been here for 5 months, man. I was on that same block you was hustling on. They left me in there. Ain't nobody bailed me out. I'm like, damn. It was so many niggas in there that was workers, caseworker. Caseworker is somebody to get the drugs out. The worker is somebody to sell the drugs. They got all them in there. And a lot of motherfuckers got left in jail. But I never got left in jail. Every time I got locked up, I got bailed out. You know, my bail was too high, but when I got my bail reduced, no, what happened? No, I don't think that's what. I think I borrowed money off my lawsuit. That's what happened. Because my lawyer, because I was just out on bail. I had just made bail off the case. Before I had a case, I got locked up. And a woman that I'm still with to this day, she get me out of jail. Boom, I call her. She go down there to the Puerto Rican, to the Dominicans and all them, Jeff and them, they give her the bread. I get out of jail. Boom. I go down there 2 days later, they booked me, locked me the fuck up for some crazy. They just raided the whole neighborhood and see me in the car and pull me over and give me a case. You know what I mean? That's crazy, right? To Brian, because the boy that got locked up with me, he heard, when he was locked up in the car, he said he heard my name come over the radio. Fucking nut ass cops. He on a bike. He see me, because I'm, riding through. Just to ride through. Just chilling. So they go Brian. Pull him over. They pull me over. Lock me up. Don't find nothing on me or nothing. Just give me a case. Gave me conspiracy to a whole block. Said I stopped to talk to the girl, because the cop was coming this way. And I was, he was like, the cop came one way, like this way, while I was going this way. And when I came on the block, the girl was like, oh shit, I thought you was them. Well, I'm in a gray Fusion, Ford Fusion. She's like, oh shit, I thought I was, she said she thought I was the police because the kind of car I was in. And that's when the cop was like, came, and then she took off running. And they wanted me to get out the way. But how can I get out the way if I'm going this way? This is the right way I'm supposed to go. It was a one-way street. The cop came this way. So she ran. Then I pulled her around, hesitated like for, because she running. That's why they probably got mad at me. So I went round, boom, and came all the way around. Police, one cop was pointing his gun at the white boy head. It was probably a fiend. He was tripping. So boom, I get locked up, my bell sky his eye. You understand me? Second of my ones and twos, make a couple phone calls, because it's the first time me and my girl ever argued, right? And I said, damn. This can't happen. This shit about to get fucked up. I gotta turn shit up. So, you know, me, I pull rabbits out my hat because I'm always planting seeds. I got a lawsuit. I just borrowed $400 for something. I needed money for something. I had money, but I needed more money. So I bought a small 400. And I went to Sesame Place and rented the car. I did a lot of shit with the money I had with that and that and that and that. So that's how I did that. So when I get locked up, I call the same people. I call a different agency. I say, yo, I think the counselor, somebody let me get the phone call. I said, you know, I called the 1-800. I might have called the 1-800. I'm not really sure. But I got them on the phone. I told them I wanted to borrow some money. Told them the lawsuit name, this, that, and the third, what it is, this, that, and the third. My mom said, when she finally answered the phone, because I gave my mom house phone number, because the police took my cell phone. So I was like, Mom, what's up? She was like, these people call here and say they've been calling here for 30 days looking to talk to you. I said, Mom, what? So next thing you know, I got in touch with them. They sent the money to the crib. They know I was locked up. They knew I was trying to get out of jail. So these people let me borrow money off one of my lawsuits, and they let me get the money. I needed like, what bill? This is the lawyer did. The first bill I got locked up on, right? I'm out on bail, right? First, I'm out on bail for the first case, the drug case. 2 days later, they locked me up again. Now, you know, when you go in front of a judge on the phone or a magistrate, whatever you out on bail on, the next bill going to be higher than that. So the first bill, I think it was 25,000. I needed 2,500 to get out. You know, boom. I think I had like probably a few thousand or something like that put up, or something like that. But I wasn't out there. I wasn't out there that long. Like, how the fuck did this happen to me? Boom. So the rental, she went and got the rental, whatever. People was giving the money to bail me out. So now my bill that I'm out on, my lawyer get my bill taken back, and so I can get some credit time in case I get locked. You know, they say in case you get some time, get some credit on that time while you sitting there trying to get your bail money up, right? So when I finally get that bail money up, my lawyer made my bail get snatched and got my bail raised higher and got both the cases together somehow. I don't know how the fuck he did it, but that's what he did. So now my bail high as shit. So I get the bail money. So when I get the bail money, my mom come up and my woman come up to see me on a visit with the check from the people that me borrow the money. So I got to sign the back of it. Boom. Because they're going to give it to my lawyer. So my lawyer can put in his account and so he can pay my bill. Because my lawyer going to pay my bill. My fucking Ed Meehan. That's the one Beanie Siegel had. I got Ed Meehan. He was a beast. So I got Ed Meehan, right? So Ed followed the federal judge. He married to a federal judge. So, you know, he in his circle. So my mom watching the fucking guard. I said, Mom, why are you watching that guard like that? She said, I'm making sure he don't take that check. Because, you know, when I signed the back of it, the guard held the check at the desk. It was a big check. So while we had to visit, my mom watching the guard, so she get the check, boom. They give it to the lawyer. I go to court. Now, when I go to court, the lawyer got me a fucking postponement, right? Because he was fighting some else case that had a gun in the clip that didn't match. So the boy in the holding cell with me, he praying, and he had me in too. So he had to fight the board case to put my case on hold because the board been locked up for like a year and a half or something like that. So I couldn't get mad at this. So I said, look, it's cool. I ain't get in the courtroom. So when I made the bail, right? Look at this shit. Now I don't get in the courtroom, right? So when all that shit go down, 30 days go by, that's when I get the bail out, right? Before that other shit happened. So now, when I get out on bail, the next day I go to court. I'm in the court with my lawyer. Don't you know you get the case thrown the fuck out? But I'm mad now because you made me spend all this bail money because they're going to keep 30% of it. They ain't going to get that shit back. They don't give you that money back. They give you, like, if I paid $2,500, they going to give me $1,750 back. So my bail was way higher than that. So they didn't give me all the money, but dig what happened. My lawyer gave me the check back in the courtroom and said he couldn't endorse it as an account. I'm like, damn, because I thought he bailed me out. When I went to court the next day, my woman gave me $6, her last $6. She rebraided my hair, gave me her last $6. I went to court, came back with all this fucking money. Came back like Santa Claus at the summertime nickel. So listen, he give me the check back and say, I'm going to give you a couple of days, do your ones and twos, and get back with me. My lawyer paid my fucking bail. You know how the Bull Coogee rap, the rappers say, he said, my lawyer was so good and my bail was on sale. My lawyer was so good, he paid my, that's what he said. He said, my lawyer was so good, my bail was on sale. That's his lyrics. My lawyer was so good, he paid my bail. How many motherfuckers lawyers pay their bail? So he gave me back that check. Whoa. Now peep game. Peep game. The money he paid for, he ain't signed for it. So that money went back to my address. So I got his money and my money. I'm juggling. I'm on my ones and twos. My lawyer kept getting my shit postponed. And he was mad as shit at me, man. I was, what, that summer? Man, y'all had me in that motherfucking sweat box for nothing. Everybody owed me. It's like I'm a movie star. I think I got my money and his money. He bailed me out on. Motherfucking pockets was the... You know how much money that is? I came out that motherfucking Charger. Jumped right in the rental real fast because I ain't want to buy no car. Jumped in the rental real fast. Niggas hating on me. How you get out of jail? Also shit, right? Come through in the rental. My phone popping. I got another phone. You know what I mean? And I got the same people. They calling my phone all crazy. Hating on me, man. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. I always find a way to get that paper, man. Like I tell y'all see my videos. I'm at the Mac machine. I'm showing y'all money. That's only because where my wallet at? That's only because, you know, I got that like that for the rest of my life. You know, y'all see the little piggy bank, right? The 130, right? How much I had in the wallet? Little what's this? 140? 1, 2, 3. Little 140 in the wallet. Friday I take another 400 out. You understand me? Whoops. And we get to that, take the stack out. Oof. It's a week though. And when you got that for the rest of your life, that's wealth. No matter how you look at it. You know? So, but I was down Kensington, man. I learned, man, because I was already intelligent, always seeing some money. But what I realized is once I had made $1,000, my energy changed, my personality changed. And believe it or not, it's because of what I saw or what I had. See, if all the money that I get every week out the ATM machine, if I get all that one time, I know my whole personality will change. But I gotta get it this way, right? That's how it's set up. But when I was down Kensington, I saved 1,000. Guess what I was saying? Oh, I'm about to turn up now. Because I wasn't afraid no more. I wasn't afraid to get locked up or none of that because once I had bail money, it was a wrap. Because when you out there and you broke, you can't wait to get some money. You hungry as shit. You start getting the money. It start coming in. You start seeing it more. You start saving it. You start seeing 1,000 turn to 2,000, 3,000, 4,000. You be like, you get a little cocky. But you got the car. Money just coming, just piling up. Yeah. That's what this going to turn into. This little wallet thing. That's what this is going to turn into that. you know. But when that turned up like that, it's like it's crazy how your energy can change, man. It's something I got in this book, right? About your whole level of thinking, like having control of reality. Boom. First, you are either controlling reality or being controlled by reality, right? Now, in your life, you could be having a fucked up situation, right? But you can control everything about yourself. All you gotta do is reverse it. Say if you don't have no money, you have a health problem, or you struggling some type of way. All you gotta do is say, if you need money, you can say, um, money always gonna flow through my hands. Money always flow through my hand every day. If you say that shit twice a day and keep saying it, the shit gonna happen. Because you want to trick your mind into making you even be useful enough to have it. Because you can run into somebody, you can say the right thing, next thing you know you want it popping again, no matter if it's legal or not. You know? And that's true, man, because for instance, whether you're an Eagle fan or any fan, when your team wins something, you feel like you're on top of the world. No matter, even if you win a bet, you win a lottery, anything that you gain, that energy right there, right? If you can lock into that, to being like that every day, you can be like that. Shit can happen for you. How to shift into confidence, certainty, and gratitude. Your energy expands, your reality reorganizes, and you begin to pour in exactly what you want out of life. This is why people master energy control, move through you effortlessly, while those who remain unaware continue struggling. So you gotta know how to control your energy level. You know what I mean? Like right here, say but here's the most powerful shift you can make. If you start to obsessively focusing on what you want, your reality has no choice but to change. What you focus on expands. And when you start focusing on your future as if it's already yours, reality starts bending to match it. Change your energy and your reality will change. The best version of yourself, right? Say the best version of you, like act like you already have everything that you desire. Now embody them, feel their energy, walk like them, talk like them, breathe like them, think like them. Like the best version of yourself, the best how you want to be, act like that motherfucker every day. The next thing you know, like when I first got on the internet, I knew I was going to be like somebody that everybody wanted to watch. And I had my first channel, Philly Trenches. I was him. Everybody was watching me. All the gangsters in Philly, all the hustlers, people from around the world is watching me. You know, so when I accomplished that and made thousands of dollars off that, sold shirts and did this, that, and the third, advertised stuff for people, businesses, and made money off that, I felt that it was a thought I put together, the name and everything, on the phone talking to Showtime and my brother Sekou on the three-way. I came up with Philly Trenches. And now it's a name, that's a brand, that's a LLC, you know. I'm passed down to my kids. But I'm just bringing it to your attention because your reality, like right here, say, whatever you focus on the most is what your life gonna be like. Like, if you focus on something, like whatever your worries are, whatever you focus on, that's what's gonna be your reality. So if you got failures in your life and you struggling, you keep thinking about that shit, it's gonna stay the same. But if you say, man, I'm doing something about this shit today. You know what I mean? And it'll happen. You just, I mean, it's just that simple. You know, because I didn't know that I could make a magazine and write it. I just did it. Start writing, never gave up on it. I said, damn, I actually put a magazine together. I just got to get it printed up. You know what I mean? That's how simple that came to me. Whatever you're good at, just keep doing it. You know? There's a lot of ways you can get money on the internet. All you got to do is make certain type of videos and talk about them, and they give you money. They give you real money. You know? I never did it because I don't have time to do it. You got to, you got to guard your time. You got to guard your time like it's your life depend on it. Because let me tell you something. And this is some real shit. Your life, you only get one life. Don't give your time to everybody. Because everybody ain't worth your time. They ain't worth your energy. That's why a lot of people don't see me, because I don't have time for it. This is real important. You know, it's just me. I practice solitude. Solitude is being by yourself. Because say when you practice solitude, what page is that on? Just say embrace solitude. You become unstoppable when you're at peace alone. Stop. It say stay unavailable. Not everyone deserves access to your energy. Damn. So, you know, it's something I got off. Energy manipulation is real. Yup. I got that off this thing I studied on the internet, and I wrote word for word down. Every fucking word. And I read it every day, twice a day. But let me get back into the video. So, you know, I got hit my knee. I got shot in my knee in Kensington. You know, in 07. When I met Lil Ruben. And the dude that banged me was getting shit off Ruben too. You know, so he was neutral. Lil Ruben was neutral. Lil Ruben was like, yo, man, he told me what happened, man. He said you squashed the beef. He said you came around there with this big ass fucking gun. So he had to shoot and he ran. It ain't like he walked up on me. This nigga was walking real fast with his cousin, right? Man, his cousin was cool. But he walking with his cousin, man, this boy had some words. I'm coming down to buy some shit off this boy so I can bag it up. Some coke, some hard. Give him $200. I'm going to bag up $700 real fast. Make me a quick $700. I'll come around there to buy the shit off the boy. This fucking boy started hating on me, talking smart to me. Like, what? He said some gorilla shit. I said, all right, whatever. Boom. He talked some shit. I said, I'll be back. This on? So, and what I just do? I messed my, see my back screen, my drawing green now. Okay, I didn't know I could do that. You like that, huh? I could have been done this to my screen. They fucked up. Now you never know where I'm at, huh? Anyway, so me and the boy, we had words. He said some real shit like he gonna get some shit. So I went to go get some shit. But I ain't know how to use this motherfucker. I did, but I forgot to take, it was 3 safeties or some shit like that. It was like one of them gauges, like sawed off with the joint, with the clip. It was like a joint you do like this with, and so you could cock the bullet in the thing. They had one like, it looked like a round circle metal connected to this long metal. You do like this so you could push the bullet back, and had a clip in it. This gauge had a clip. So when I went to shoot this motherfucker, I didn't take the safety. It was 2 safeties that to pull back. I didn't pull them back. So he told Ruben that I tried to hit him with that gun. He was like, he said he was scared, man. But the thing is, he told Ruben, he said Ruben was like, yo, he told me you squashed y'all beef. That nigga told everybody in Kensington. I ain't want to do that, man, because it was like, they had to lock me up. Because I'm the only one, right, that, because I didn't come down there, I came back down there, right, but I almost hit him, though. I almost got him, but his cousin wanted to get me. Somebody wanted to get tagged behind it, but what happened was, this lady and this man I met, man, they was like, baby, leave that alone. That shit just stuck in my mind. The lady voice and that dude used to work. I think he used to sing for the stylist or something. He one of them old soul singers from Philly, like the Blue Notes. He one of them type niggas, right? They got a name. So I seen him from South Philly. He was like, man, leave that nigga alone, man. You know what I mean? And then the lady was like, I was like 30, well, like 36, 37. And I thought about it because I thought about, I might have been 34. And young boy was 18 years old, man. And I thought about my twin brother being that age. So I ain't want, I said, no, I can't do nothing to this young boy, man. He's a baby. Next thing you know, the thing is I was robbing them niggas at first. Taking all these shit, robbing them, fucking them up and all that. Then I still started getting money with them because my old hit Zach was fucking with them. It was his shit. So I like, man, fuck, it's my old hit Zach. Zach and them come to me, the bosses come to me to talk to me. So I said, fuck it, I'll leave the nigga alone. I'm getting money up there, fuck it. So they was scared of him getting money. The nigga was scared, he shot and ran, right? And he told everybody I made up with him because he ain't want no trouble. Plus, I would have hit that nigga up, man. Oh, his girlfriend all would have told him. But they told my baby mama I didn't start it. He ain't started nothing. That nigga was high with Xannies, and I was high with Xannies. But he was fighting his cousin and all that. And I laughed. And when I laughed, he got mad because his cousin was fucking him up. So, man, him start fighting. But I'm all with Xannies. I'm like this. Don't throw punch like no bullshit like this. So then he talked that gorilla shit. That's what made me go. That's see, if I wasn't high, I wouldn't even. No, I wouldn't have went that far. I probably beat him up though. But I probably wouldn't even fought him on getting money, man. I just want the money. But they was hating on me. Because I branched off and I was really, you know what I mean, really getting money. But, you know what I mean? Then he wound up getting shot in his foot. Going upstate and everything. He used to see me. He used to see me. He used to see me. I was in a Tahoe one day, right? And I was coming across the light in Germany, Somerset and Kensington and Somerset. He was on the corner right there. I'm like, damn, he right there. I think he was trying to tell people he had samples or something. It was just so easy, man. Like, man, you know what? Then I ran into his uncle. Man, his uncle was cool. I was getting my perks, my 15s, my perk 15s. Man, his uncle was going to the same doctor's office. I seen this something. You know? So, I spared him. You know? Everybody don't get spared, though. But every fight don't gotta be fought, you know? Plus, I'm cool. You know what I mean? Didn't nobody know I got shot. That's a told. So I went down my way with my crutches on anything, and I was still getting money with my crutches. It ain't like, you know, motherfucker didn't bleed because of that, though. You know what I mean? His cousin seen my face and everything, got locked up and told my cousin Devin. He said, yo, your cousin tried to kill me, man. He shot at me like 9 times. That nigga heard that shit. I don't know how I ain't hit this nigga, man. He had his back turned. He was talking to some girl. I'm like, got out the car. My cousin didn't want me to hit this. I wanted to hit this nigga. He was like, no bullshit. I'm sitting in the car, in the back seat, behind the driver. All I gotta do is roll the windows down, and it's over for this motherfucker. He gonna catch all this. No, I don't do that in the car, man, because there was an investigation for this check cashing place being robbed. So I like, fuck it, I go around the corner, go around there again. I see him again. My brother cool mad. Because we went around up, you know, up on the other block to get these other motherfuckers. But they went out there, so we went back down there. So we trying to go around hunt on all enemies, right? So the boy went out. It was all these boys out, but I didn't want to just hit just anybody. I wanted to hit the motherfucker. But he wasn't out there. So when I went around there and I got out the car, I knocked on somebody. This white guy came to the door and I asked for somebody's name. He said, you got the wrong house. And I walked down the steps. So I'm walking towards the car, right? But I'm just walking. I seen he had his back turned. So he had his back turned. I just started letting that shit loose. Boom, 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 boom. That nigga turned around in slow motion, right? In slow motion, I tell you. And looked at me. He was frozen. He couldn't even move. He was frozen. I could imagine him seeing that fire come out the gun. Yup. Yup. Somebody he was with got hit though. Bullet must have ripped shit off the wall. Hit that person though. So then I went back around the crib at that one around the team, the shorty I was dealing with. She was like, I said, I ain't even get the nigga though. I'm mad as shit I ain't get the nigga though, right? But I ain't want to just leave. You know what I mean? But I ain't doing his cousin saw my face. Because his cousin got out of jail and everything and saw me. You know what I mean? Nigga did all that time in jail. You know, he trying to get on his feet, trying to come home and all that. Because niggas know that he could have got touched in jail. So my cousin didn't do nothing to him in jail, so I guess he like, how can he do nothing to you? But I ain't want him though. You know what I mean? He could have came on the block and got money with him and everything. Them niggas in the halfway house. See, listen, this cousin in the halfway house, right? And they picking up all this trash where I'm getting money at. You know what I mean? So I got all the Puerto Ricans out there. I could have got them niggas trashed out there if I wanted to. But you know instead what I did? I offered them a job. I said, you come out the halfway house, you come out here and get money with me. This is my shift. I run this whole shift. They all right, we're gonna get with you. I don't know what happened, but I was still out there ripping them, like right on A in Indiana. Ella and Stella. Yup. Was out there getting that paper. And listen, Kensington, you see this one gotta go in the magazine hockey with the next edition. Yeah, I mean, listen, man. Everything that I said on the internet, a lot of my videos that was on my first channel is on my Instagram channel, my Facebook channel. You know, but a lot of my stuff gonna go on my magazine, pictures and everything. I'm just so excited about it. I just want to like suck it all in, like really brainstorm and think and be humble about it, because this is a whole reality changer for me. Because everything I do, I come out 100%. Like, no matter what it is, no matter what, far as being in the trenches, having a legit business, no matter what I put my mind to, I excel it, man. Like it's meant for me. You know? It's not easy being on the internet. This shit is hard for real. You know, being on every day talking to y'all and just talking about myself and my life, that ain't hard to do because I had an extraordinary life. A lot of people might not believe it, but a lot of people know me, believe it. They was there. They was with me. You know, I have been all around Philly. There's a lot of extraordinary things. And when you in the trenches, breaking the law, that's extraordinary. Because you're surviving, going against the grain in the working world side of things. You know, but without us going against the grain, the world don't go around. The economy fall. Motherfuckers stop selling drugs. But you know, I got out that game because so many of my friends was going to jail. You know what I mean? So why the fuck keep throwing rocks at the penitentiary when I don't have to? So I got on the internet and chilled. And when I chilled on the internet, I got peace of mind. I got to relax. I got to get away from from that life. I was in a real dangerous lifestyle. Shit was real, man. Like, you have no idea, man. Like, shit I was into get you locked up for the rest of your motherfucking life, man. So, the money was good and everything, but it's the chances you take. So I got away from that, and people thought I was, he tripping. He in the house, he tripping. No, the fuck I'm not. I'm at peace. You can't be in that motherfucker all the time. You gotta get out the jungle. Stay in the jungle, what's gonna happen to you? You went to an anaconda, a snake, a fucking small ant that can kill you, a mosquito that can kill you, all type of shit. Gotta leave when it's, okay. Less animals is out in the wintertime. Less animals is out in the wintertime to roam around. But the ones hunting, the bears is hibernating. Is wolves and mountain lions out there, whatever else out there. So you gotta take your chances. So I don't know what to tell you. But I'm not no all year round trench ball. I'm in and out like the weather. You know what I mean? The weather change, I get out because you can't be like that. Not in this world. You be a fool. You ain't gonna see too many motherfuckers out there my age looking like this, man. You know how old I am? Been around for 5 decades, man. 52. Man, listen, man. I still got it, man. My other the phone I'm on now, man, my new Facebook, it won't stop beeping, man. All these women, a lot of them is white. All these women wanting to be my friend. That only goes to show you gotta be a lot of lonely women out here, man. Not saying that I'm not attractive, not saying that. No diddy. But I'm just saying, like, damn. Just imagine all the women that want to be my friend, they got a man. All of them can't be seen. Not all of them. Over 1,000 women? No. Something ain't right. Something ain't adding up. Kensington, man. Now, it's fucked up down there. They're not even selling drugs. I don't know what the fuck they selling down there. When I was down there, motherfuckers was getting high, and enjoying their life, and I was enjoying mine. Now motherfuckers dropping dead off some bullshit. You know? See, I just somehow I can just feel like an animal can sense something. I can sense when to walk away. You like this screen? I like this shit, man. I might keep this background, man. I don't know what y'all think. Oh, the car, I ain't go get it yet because too much shit was going on. Take my mom to the market, and do some other shit. Say who about to go to trial this month. So I'm focused on the magazine. I'm gonna get that out of the way first, because the car ain't going nowhere. You know, I don't got time to be showboating. Now I could look at it like this: get this car first, then it's gonna make me want to get the magazines. But no, I want to do it this way. So I get that car, I ain't gonna stay still and be all over the fucking place. But I get the magazine done. It's like, to me, it's like getting education. It's like getting a college degree or something, because this is information that the whole world gonna see. Plus, I'm doing this for the people in jail, they gonna see it. If Biggs, yeah, free Big say cool, yeah, exactly, man. So that's why I'm gonna focus on the magazine, man. Because I might could do both at the same time. I ain't really sure, man. I just don't want no distractions, man. Because if I travel, I'm getting on a plane. Going to Atlanta, New York, California, because I'm going to promote the book. I mean, the magazine. You know, pushing all the federal jails and the state jails. Yeah. I just reflect back on my life, man. Like, all the shit I've been through in my life. You know, Kensington was a big test for me, man. Kensington. All them Puerto Ricans that was locked up with me over D.C., I was going to court with them and everything. This one, strike force was under investigation and all that, right? And I know the law, so I'm telling them, don't worry about it, man. You on your case, you're going to get the case thrown out. I hear you, Hockey. You can slow step on the car when you're ready. But Hockey, say Hockey, let the magazine rock out. Yeah, I got to let the magazine rock out, man, because a car, I am a car. Like, I am luxury. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? My thing is the magazine, man. You know, I can put my cousins and them pictures in it from DOD. I want to do all that, man. Doing this for the city, man. And I heard they coming out with a JBM movie. And it's from somebody that's around the big wigs of that genre. But I ain't surprised though, because I'm probably the one that motivated him to do it. Wasn't nobody thinking about nothing about mafia, Philly, black, none of that shit. Well, Terry Woods, that's my sister, Sabrina cousin. That's like my half cousin. My half cousin, Sabrina Woods, is my sister, but Terry Woods is her cousin, which is my cousin too. Because my dad did marry her mom. So, my in-laws, really. But anyway, I'm the one that really turned it up, though, far as talking about that life, man. So, if I put that in somebody, oh, he gonna get paid off the magazine, let's put the movie out. That's cool, too, because at the end of the day, we don't want to be forgotten, you know, so that's good for them. You know, magazine got to be the magazine, but the magazine is about Philly, not just JBM. But it's about the whole Philly, different neighborhoods, people, places, and things. Because if we don't put it out there, it ain't going to be out there. Because don't nobody know Philly like I know Philly. You understand me? So I know Philly. That's my, you understand me? That's my neck of the woods. Been all them juvenile placements. Somebody made a video, right, and was saying that Philly is the only place to say they from Philly. New York City, like somebody from Brooklyn might say they from New York. You know what I mean? Like people say, I guess they capital. That's what they say. But he was wrong. In Philly, we do say that in Philly, right? But in the federal penitentiary, we represent Pennsylvania. Because that's what we got to, because that's how other cities look at you. They call us PA, Pennsylvania, PA. So Pennsylvania all stick together in the feds. And they warring down South Philly, right? The youngins. But I've been told y'all this. They might go to war in the streets, but in jail, they family. Believe that. So these young boys out here going to war against each other, their uncles and grandfathers and fathers, they cool in jail. So all them young boys y'all see out here beefing with each other, they going to be friends when they go to prison. They don't have no choice. Because South Philly stick together. They going to see. Because you don't want to be no outsider, because you better stick where you from. You know what I mean? Because niggas is wolves. Ain't that crazy? Motherfuckers think hit each other, homies up, and they go to jail, they friends. That's crazy. That's because all the old heads locked up. You let all them old heads come home from South Philly, that's cool with each other, all them young boys will stop that dumb shit overnight. Because the old heads know each other in South Philly. They've been together damn near all their life in jail. They're going to come home, they brothers now. They'll stop all of it. You know, that's what they need to do. They want to stop the crime. If they want to stop the crime in these neighborhoods, you got to let the old heads home. And then it's killing to stop. Period. Because if all the old heads in South Philly is cool with each other, they hanging together in the streets, all the young boys can want to do the same thing. Like not a follow leader thing, it's just a real trend thing that will be trending. I'm surprised they ain't got another black mafia yet. Another black mafia gonna pop up somewhere in Philly. If it already ain't, well, you can say a lot of these young niggas out here, they mafia type shit. The killings and singing and all that, but it ain't turf. It gotta be turf war, but it ain't like, oh, a turf war to me is when you fighting over a neighborhood. That's a turf war. But you're in two different neighborhoods fighting because y'all from two different neighborhoods. That's a geographical thing. But it ain't about no money, though. You bail $3 million, you ain't got no $3 million. You get in them courtrooms and turn around and see their mother, the only one there, and their little sister. No friends, none of that. You might have one of your two bros there. He might ride for you for a few months or something like that. He might get killed or locked up or something. And then you fucked up. And you get locked up. And your mom comes see you a lot in the county. Then you go in the mountains. She comes see you less and lesser. The next thing you know, your mom can't come up no more. She don't feel good. Next thing you know, you ain't got a mom. Next thing you know, you rotting off in that motherfucker. They say Hockey Magazine hit the jail, young boy, like, I don't really know who he is. We pull up with Hockey Magazine and say, read from page 69. Oh, you'll know them. Listen, man, let me tell you something, man. When a mag do hit, you know what they're going to say? They're going to instantly know. See, when your magazine come out, right, I'm going to be instantly famous more than I'm famous now, right? And people treat you different. Because they already know you got money. They already know you got power because you got money. You know what Tupac said? Tupac said the year before he became famous and all that, he was in a club with no female giving the time of the day. He said he don't know if he was ugly, too skinny, he ain't know. He went back that year, they was doing the same thing. And this one girl whispered to the girl, that's Tupac, blah, 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 blah. Every girl in there wanted him after that. So he said they weren't attracted to him, they was attracted to his money and his fame. And that's crazy, man. Because when I'm in a nice car, that's the same thing I think females see. They see the same thing. Because it's what they be attracted to, the cars. Believe that, man. That's crazy, ain't it? You halfway there with the car. As soon as she smile, you drive by, you got her. Yep, pull over, next thing you know, she in the car. Playing with the cassette tape thing, the CD player. And playing with the air conditioner, the heated seats. I had that motherfucking black Lexus in 99, 2000. Every 30 days I was firing females. Remember I threw water on, Jamila threw water on me. Yours, every 30 days, man. The summer 2000, that's when that thing came out. Nelly, shake your ass. When that came out, in the country grammar song, listen. Then the All-Star game was the next year, but that 2000 summer, that was me. They took me off the streets that September. But I was getting rid of them. Get out. That's crazy, man. The power, man. It wasn't even about the car. It was just me. The car was extra, but it was just me to control. And the thing is, I'll tell you about your energy. Once I realized that I was a chick magnet, no bullshit, no diddy. It was so easy for me to just talk to women and just get with them and all that. And the one thing they always hated, when I was about to leave, and I said I'll be back. They know they ain't gonna see me for a couple of days. Yeah, you be having a look like, I know he got somebody else. They always gave me that look. Yeah. One girl told me, my 30 days almost up. That's what Selena told me. She got locked. When I got locked up, she was with me. I called my mom, told my mom, go get the car from her. My mom said when she was coming to the street, she was putting money in the meter, the car parking meter for the car. My mom said she had this look like she didn't want to get that car up. Yeah. It was like, I swear to God. You know what I felt like? You ever see that movie, the Cinderella movie, when Cinderella is running because the clock strike 12? And she went from rag to riches. That's how that shit felt. I was like, had everything. And then they snatched me the fuck out the game. Matter of fact, no, you know what it reminded me of? That movie. Jesus Shuttleworth. Remember Denzel Washington and Ray Allen played in the movie together? And they let Denzel out of jail to get his son to play for that college. That's what that felt like, man. I was out there and they snatched me off the streets. And they had the nerve, they had a fucking radio on with the club music on. Damn. That was a hell of a summer 2000, man. Then I go to jail on that shit, man. Damn. But after that, man, you know, Or people, when they start getting all that money in the city, I come home, everybody got 2,500 pounds and bricks over here and this, that, and the third, and I'm in the middle of all this shit like, come on. I'm moving and shaking out this bitch, man. Then Jeezy come out with Snowman. I'll swap it out. Every drug dealer in the city went to that fucking show. I said, I'm not going to that Jeezy show. The police gonna be there watching all you niggas. They all in the motherfucking thing close like that. Why this nigga, man, get the fuck out of here. Fuck Jeezy. You know what I mean? Jeezy had them niggas fool was Big Meech. You understand me? He was the ticket. You know what I mean? Jeezy just was, rocking his shit. You know? It's crazy, man. Big Meech ain't get on the internet. Yes, he welcome home, big homie. See, a lot of people, I had to correct that too. A lot of people think Big Meech told, but he ain't tell though. Big Meech got out when Trump let 20,000 inmates home. He got out on that. He was one of them motherfuckers. The girl that he let out, that he pardoned, remember that girl that he let out that got all that time? She had life, he gave back all that time. She put a video on Instagram and talked about it. She said, Big Meech, me and all them other 20,000 people, Trump, yeah, you can say what you want to say about him, but he freed both of us. We fell under that bill. I'm like, okay. I ain't know Trump was the one that let send a plane to get Mandela out of jail. I ain't know when I forgot who it was, somebody black. Serena Williams and them, the tennis players, I think. When somebody killed their family and they was out trying to kill them, they said Donald Trump let them stay in the Trump Towers for 6 months for free. He did some sucker shit, but he did a lot of good shit too, though. But so I don't know. That's what they saying. I'm just reporting to y'all, But I've been on here, you know what I mean, for, 2 hours with y'all. I'm back. You understand me? Fully Trenches the magazine. You know what's crazy though, man? Like, if I can remember to do this, everybody that watched me, names I wrote down, find my videos on my other accounts, my day ones, the people that have been rocking with me, I'm going to put all their names in the magazine. Because I don't want nobody to be forgotten why I exist. Like, the people from my era is the people that have been around since I've been born. From 73 to right now is my era of people. And I don't want none of them to be forgotten. See, people talk about people and they remember them in history books. But what about the people that was around them? You understand what I'm saying? So all of y'all, in my reality, I want in the history books with me. I want y'all to be a part of that too, man. You don't want to exist just to exist. And when you ain't here no more, nobody know you was here. Look all the people that was here that don't nobody know. Okay. That's what's up. You 72, that's what's up. Because you know what I mean then. You've been here for a long time. And when you've been here for a long time, this is your time. So make sure I put you in there too. Because one day we're not going to be here. 100 years from now, we're not going to be here. We're going to be remembered, right? Exactly. This Fully Trenches CEO Hockey Bro. I'll catch y'all later on if I'm up to it.